So, in order to market your services effectively, you need to have a tool to be able to communicate what you do to potential students. So, a great way to do that is to use Canva. Now, Canva makes digital marketing designers out of all of us, right? It's so easy to use. You just go into here and you can actually just pop in like educational teaching flyer, for example. So I pop that in, and you can just scroll down and you can see these templates that you can edit. So there's some really cute ones here. Let's have a look. You can choose which one. Oh, there's so many Halloweens right now. Okay, there's one there that I could use. Okay, there's some ones that I might want to use, might not want to use. Oh, education, that's so cute. So you can drag and drop and edit one of these templates if you want to. Otherwise, you can create your own. So one of the things that I have created is over here. So I have used a few frames actually, to be able to showcase my star student. So I think this is really important, is to really show people the type of student you're wanting to get, and also make it really big and bold at the top what you offer, right? So I do have 11 plus group lessons. It's pretty straightforward. Here's my star student. I have a lot of students from Asia who I either get from Facebook, which is great, or even other places like finding social media marketing. But here is my star student here. I've got a picture of myself, making sure I'm looking professional. I also do communicate a whole lot of other stuff on my flyer. I do have the pricing for my services. Personally, I find that it's helpful for people just to see my pricing up front because it prevents a lot of people from asking all those questions. I have a maximum of 6 in my group, and I've actually got my availability here. I've got a spiel about me, giving my experience, my qualifications, and I have got some information. Remember, the flyer also goes with a marketing message, and I'm going to do that with you in following lesson. But it is good kind of for people to see the overall thing here. All right, so this is just one of them. Now, I've used the same template to make a few different flyers because I don't want to just post the same one flyer all the time. It makes it really repetitive, it looks spammy, and also I want to be attractive to multiple different students. Maybe some students are looking for, creative writing help. Maybe some are looking for comprehension help. Maybe some are in year 2 and 3 or year 4 and 5. So I create different flyers to post in different groups to, shake it up a bit and to attract different people. Let's have a look at some of the other flyers that I've got. So I've got, okay, I did a book club. So we read together and then we have some different lessons, and that's a 5-week course. This is really popular. I found people are really willing to sign up for a 5-week course because it's short, it's sweet, and it usually has a theme to go along with. And then you really want to try and attract them to stay on for longer than 5 weeks, right? But it's kind of low risk. It's like, cool, well, we could try it for 5 weeks. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we won't do that. I do have a free trial. So whenever anyone does this, my first lesson is a free trial. And then they'll sign on for the rest. Okay, I've got an older student kind of looking here, because remember, I might get students, I've even had students asking me, do I do 13 plus exams? So I do try maybe a few different pictures. I've got a more British looking child here. This one was looking at comprehension specifically, and I had my curriculum out there, but they all kind of look pretty similar, right? So I create a flyer, I mix it up a bit so that I can do different marketing. This is my grade year 2 and 3 course, and you can see I've got a younger student so that it's attracting more younger kids. I have got a bit of a marketing message here as well, but I can post that alongside my flyer when I do post in the groups. So let's have a look at how we can edit our Canva flyers. So maybe you can find a Canva flyer. You can actually just drag and drop a picture of yourself into these frames, is what they're called. So you can put a picture there. If you've got a picture of yourself, maybe I've got a picture here, and you pop that in, you've got a background there. If you actually want to, and you've got the pro version, you can edit the photo to remove the background. So I often do the background remover. I think it looks a lot more professional. You can also do things like add a table in. So I add tables in to be able to show when I offer my services. I do group classes. You don't have to, you can do all sorts. You can do one-on-ones if you want to, but my group classes are really popular and I want to make sure I'm attracting everyone to know when they can come and join, what types of lessons that I offer. So what you need to do there is go to Elements, then click in the search elements, and then you've got tables. So this is where you can add like a table, and it's quite nice because then you can edit that. So say you've got a Monday class, you can put Monday classes, right? You can then edit and say what you offer and when. So this is quite a nice tool for being able to use, like communicate when you're available. Some other things that you can do is you can use some AI tools. You can actually even create fake pictures on here. I actually do that a little bit with apps. So you can do the magic picture, magic text. If you haven't done those before, it's pretty fun. So let me just show you what that looks like. I want to get an image of maybe my star student. So maybe I'm doing like a creative writing course. So image of, I do teach a lot of Asian students. So Asian student smiling. And writing, aged maybe like 10 with a headset on. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. I never know what it's gonna come up with. Okay, so I've actually got some really, really sweet little pictures here of students, and I can pop that into my um, my frame, which I can mess around with. So, I mean, this is a fake person. This is not a real person. They've just come up with this picture with AI, right? But it's quite helpful, especially if you're looking for your star student. So something else that you might want to put in is the type of curriculum that you use. I'm actually just gonna delete these columns. Maybe, I can make that a bit smaller so that I've got space. I might want to do like a verbal reasoning. There we go. So obviously you're going to play around with this, but it might be nice to be able to showcase the curriculum that you use, so that parents know that there is a curriculum. Bond books are quite well known in 11 plus circles to be able to teach with that, right? So this is just an example of a flyer that you can create. You really can edit this however you want. This is for a 5-day consecutive course that I've just popped up. I've put my curriculum up there. I've done a little message, and then what I can do is I can just download this. So I'm going to go to download. I'm just going to do the current page. Done, download. So I can use this to then market with in different groups, and I'm going to get a cool message together in the next lesson to go alongside with my flyer.